Look, what if I told you that happiness is not the reward, but it can actually be the fuel for you to taste success? See, it's funny, we're wired that, man, you do something good and happiness will follow. I'm actually reading this book called The Happiness Advantage, man. If you guys get a chance, pick it up. It's pretty good. Basically, the author talks about how we are currently wired to look for that reward, that happiness. You got a good job or did good on tests or whatnot. But he actually argues through a bunch of scientific facts that if you put your mind in a happiness stage, it can actually be the secret ingredient in you reaching whatever goals that you set out for yourself. To give it a couple examples, man, he actually did this with some kindergartners. They're like 4 or 5 years old or something. He went there, basically gave them, split them in two teams, told one half to close their eyes and imagine a cool experience that they've had. And once they open their eyes and do these blocks, they had to put into some kind of diagram or something. And the other half, they didn't say anything to. Well, the half that they told to close their eyes and have think of something good actually did 30% better and quicker than the kids that weren't told anything. Then they took this experiment and did it with elders. Basically, what happens before you become a doctor, you do like this trial run or whatever, right? So you're supposed to go in and you're supposed to do this fake diagnosis or whatever. So these doctors go in and they split up into two teams, and they give one team a lollipop, and they say, "Hey, once you're done with the diagnosis, you can have this candy." And the other half, they don't do anything with. Well, funny enough, man, the doctors that got the candy, they got in a happiness state, and they actually diagnosed 20% more accurately and 40% quicker than the team that did not. So there's a bunch of examples on the book that they talk about, but really the message is that if you put yourself in a good thought process, if you get happy, you can actually do your tasks better. So try this in the morning, man, or try it before a big meeting or presentation, or about to go ask a girl on a date or something, right? Anything that you're about to do, put yourself in that happy state, right? Sometimes we'll call it the flow state, or in the zone or whatnot, but you can actually manipulate your mind to get into that state. So before something that big, or in the morning, if you want to wake up, man, just write 3 things down that you are extremely grateful for, and then write one thing down that you are excited for on that day. Try doing that and see what it does for you. Love to hear back.